What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Of course, guys, we have a situation with Charleston White and TK Kirkland. And of course, Charleston White was on tour with Live Nation. He made some, very serious allegations against TK Kirkland and Live Nation. He was saying things like, TK Kirkland was trying to get him to pretty much underperform. He felt threatened by his ability to sell tickets, and that he was one of the reasons why Live Nation was selling out a lot of shows at the comedy stores and things like that. But now, also one thing that Charleston White was leveraging against TK Kirkland was that, hey, these guys never paid me. They never sent the money on the 1099. And the most interesting thing that I think that he said was he was not allowed to sell his merchandise even when they promised him to do so. I want to play that clip right now, and then we'll come back.
We need another 1099. We ain't got a say we go mail you the check. TK Kirk say, man, you know how we do it. I'm gonna make sure you get your money. I ain't get that check. We go to San Diego, so I'm on the West Coast. So I'm staying at the Venetian. So I got to pay my security because I'm on the West Coast. They wouldn't let me sell my merch. So part of the agreement that I took this tour is I can sell my merch. Live Nation wouldn't let me sell my merch, homie. So they let me sell it at one show, they wouldn't let me sell it at the next show. So they stopped me from selling my merch.
Now, TK Kirkland has responded again to Charleston White, and he had this to say.
What's up, Mr. Smith? Listen to me, Charleston White, shit is hilarious. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on Charleston White. I'm an OG, I'm a grown man, I ain't got time for kid shit. But listen to everybody, I want you to listen to me very carefully. Charleston White is right. Charleston White is right about Live Nation not giving us our money yet. I haven't gotten paid either. But see, what I know, because I'm mature, is that Live Nation's going to pay. What Charleston White did was throw me under the bus and threw a little lies in there that he's like the man. Like they added more shows because of him. You got fans thinking he's funnier than me. And I've been doing this 37 years. I toured with Madonna, NWA, the Cash Money Millionaires. So I'm not mad at Charleston White. What I want is Charleston White to understand that you got to be mature when it comes to corporate. You got to be mature when money's involved. Live Nation ain't going nowhere. But to take a OG like me and try to say I ain't shit, to try to say I won't pay him his money, to do this type of shit is kiddie shit to me. I've been getting money a long motherfucking time, yo, from the streets to all kind of shit. Now, don't get me wrong, I've done illegal shit in my day. But the kind of little change he's talking about is bad. So I'm not mad at Charleston White. It should have never got to this. All we could do is, yo, brother, be patient. They're going to take care of you. But why you with TK? All I do is try to help people. And this is the reason why I don't want to help people. He's the first person I tried to do something for since Mike Epps. And my reputation speaks for itself.
Now, that last part is interesting because he says, check my reputation, all right? He mentioned Mike Epps in that. This is check my rep. Fine. I have a person who is also in the comedy industry who has said something about your reputation, who is Corey Holcomb. Let's play that clip.
I like you saving her, man. I don't want to say.
You know what, though? You know what? I will save if I know.
Right,
if I know you and I see one of these predators out here with you, if I with you like that, however I with you, if I step up in your name, nigga, TK Kirkland did the shit to Carmen.
Oh, wow.
I put all these niggas on blast. Y'all predators. Y'all be punking and little.
That's real shit.
Moranzio was at the mother comedy store. That TK Kirkland told him, goddammit, he can't go up the next show. When they were doing the Fat Tuesday down there. Now, who the gonna tell you can't go up? You ain't no mother. Go up? And look, I'm putting myself on the line. If I'm lying, I'm dying. Told Carmen when she was down there at the J Spot, you can't sell your shit down here. Yeah.
TK?
Yeah. And I knew why he did it, because he bullied big Moranzio and Carmen. No, he could whoop. What? I said it. Now what? What? I ain't trying to start shit. I'm just putting it on blast.
I like TK. That's my friend.
I like TK. TK Kirkland, right. Is one of the he was one of the first month I ever seen talk to the audience straight up.
Mm-hmm. We just seen him.
Yeah. I got love for TK on that side, but I know if somebody be like, if it's a or a little, they be like, TK did this. I was like, yeah, that's he parked little. And I'm just saying.
Now, this is interesting because this clip of Corey Holcomb talking about TK Kirkland is before what Charleston White said. And he's saying the same thing that Charleston White said. Hey, TK Kirkland is a bully. He likes to bully people. He's basically something like a predator when it comes to dealing with women and even people who he feels like he can punk. All right. I'm not even going to deal with those allegations about what he deals with women because I'm not dealing with that today. But those of you who, want to deal with that, that's on you. But he said the same thing that Charleston White is saying. He won't let you sell your merch. He tries to bully people. So now you're saying check your reputation. And this is coming from not only Charleston White, but Corey Holcomb a year before, or even at least this was uploaded a year ago. So this was before even that. The reality is, let me just say this. The problem with Charleston White, people like him, because he's so problematic in some of the things that, like I said, he has going on, and he gets into these little beefs and stuff like that. And he does lie on purpose, sometimes to get things popping. It makes it hard for people to believe him. It just does, right? So we don't know what, is he telling the truth and like what's going on or any of that stuff. And it makes it hard to take him seriously. The reality is, though, in my honest opinion, and this is just me being real, it's not just him saying it. Corey Holcomb, who admits, hey, look, I like his comedy. I like his style. But that's one thing I know, that he's a predator. I even tell women not to deal with him, but also not even on that, on a business tip. And this is what people got to understand, all right? Once people start to know about you on the business tip and you talking about check my reputation and you don't ever want to answer for that, it's like, bruh, that is really, it's possibly who you are. You know what I'm saying? So you're out here trying to bully somebody because you are a TK Kirkland. And he's like, yeah, I get 90% of the door because I am the OG. What does that got to do? I mean, okay, you are the OG. All right, that's fair. But what does that got to do with you bullying? And you promising somebody some things that you should have did. Apparently, Corey Holcomb is the OG too. He feels that there's a problem with that. He feels that mentality is problematic. You don't feel that it's problematic for whatever reason. That's fine. But I'm telling you, this is exactly why these guys who are like coming from YouTube, who make their money independently, and I've noticed that, being in this business, because being YouTuber, TikToker, Facebook fan page, you build your own fan base. A lot of people in the industries don't really respect that, because a guy like, I had to do this for like 40 years, who do you think you are? So, it's kind of like they got to teach you a lesson or something like that. We got to teach you a lesson since, you didn't come up in this industry, so you got to pay your dues here. Okay, that's fair. I mean, if you want to do that. But this is why a lot of guys are skipping that. Look at, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, A lot of people just using their fan base to pretty much bully their ways into the industry. Since, y'all want to play them games, you stay doing things your way. Okay, I'll let my audience decide. Like, you got podcasts on here. Like, I'll mention one of them, the Shits and Gigs podcast. These guys they do some amazing work, right? They have 1.1 million followers. These guys have over 237 million views. And their Patreon is ridiculous, bro. They got to have over 19,000 members on Patreon. 19,000. They do 3 shows a week. 2 for the main audience, 1 for the Patreon crew. Jesus Christ. Do you think they should ever go and say, you know what? I want to go do a comedy tour with... No, they don't need to. Same thing with Albert and Preach. Albert and Preach don't do no Live Nation. They set up their own tours. Look, we're going to do our own stuff. And I see why, because they ain't got to go through all that bureaucracy. Why do you need to? It doesn't make any sense. So, hey, I don't know. Because y'all was saying that Charleston White lying. Doesn't appear like he's lying to me. So, guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for already just heard the bell. We're out.